Thank you for joining us for the webinar on WHEDA Refi Advantage. WHEDA to WHEDA refinance allows borrowers currently having WHEDA financing an opportunity to refinance using a WHEDA Advantage standard conventional loan. Standard conventional household income limits apply, and at least one borrower on the existing WHEDA first mortgage must be a borrower on the new refinance transaction and owner-occupy the property. Situations where a borrower may not be eligible include those that are underwater, have no equity in their home, or are in default in their mortgage. Borrowers buying out the interest of a co-borrower with less than a 12-month history of joint ownership, or loans that have been restructured or modified within the previous 24 months are not eligible. Properties using the Refi Advantage may be a single family or a two-unit that is owner-occupied. It may not be listed as for sale. Exclusions are condominiums, manufactured homes, or 3 or 4 unit properties, even though they may have been financed through WHEDA's mortgage revenue bond financing. There's a maximum of 97% loan-to-value for single-family homes or 95% loan-to-value for 2-unit properties. When financing a 2-unit, the borrower must have at least a 3% equity position considered as their own funds as part of the transaction. If secondary financing is involved, there is a maximum 105 CLTV. There may be some restrictions when secondary financing on the property was used to initially finance the property. Easy close loans for the acquisition of the property may be financed into the first mortgage as long as the maximum is less than 105% CLTV. Home Plus loans originated on or before October 1st, 2008 are not considered eligible community seconds if draws were taken after the closing date. The lender must contact WHEDA at 1-800-562-5546 to confirm whether or not a draw was taken. When using first mortgage funds to pay off subordinate liens, i.e. community seconds, the lender must document the entire amount of the subordinate financing was used in the acquisition of the property. Secondary financing, including HELOC financing obtained after the acquisition of the property, must be subordinated. It may not be rolled into the new loan. The first mortgage cannot exceed 95% CLTV. Easy Close Advantage is available when used for down payment, closing costs, or prepaid items. The maximum loan amount is the greater of $3,000 or 3% of the appraised value. The interest rate of this 10-year second mortgage is the same as the first mortgage rate selected by the borrower. The first payment will be due 30 days after closing, and borrowers with less than $15,000 in liquid assets are eligible to choose this option. When using the Easy Close Advantage, the loan should be entered into the Fannie Mae DU or DO as a community second, repayment within 5 years. If additional secondary financing is obtained in conjunction with this loan, the amount and terms must be included in the loan package and meet the guidelines of a Fannie Mae Community Second. WHEDA Refi Advantage is a fully documented loan with an LTV determined based on the appraisal. The AUS loans DU or DO will determine the reserve requirement. The community lending selection will be one of the standard WHEDA Advantage programs, HFA Preferred with charter level mortgage insurance or HFA Preferred Risk Share with no mortgage insurance. Please select Refinance, Limited Cash Out Refinance, and refer to the AUS Findings recommendation for loan approval. All loans must meet guidelines established by Fannie Mae, WHEDA, and a mortgage insurance company if mortgage insurance is applicable. WHEDA standard conventional guidelines apply for compliance, income, credit, assets, debt to income, and property. Standard income limits apply for household income. All overlays are applicable. When subordinations are involved with WHEDA refi transactions, the maximum is 105% LTV, CLTV, and HCLTV. When secondary financing is from another creditor, a subordination agreement must be provided in the loan package at the time WHEDA reviews the file. If the subordination is being requested for a qualified WHEDA second mortgage, it will be drafted by WHEDA's servicing department. There is a $50 fee assessed for this service. The contact number to reach WHEDA's servicing department is 1-800-562-5546. The process for a refinance transaction is the same as a purchase transaction. The rate lock is noted as a Refi Advantage. The processing, underwriting, and clear conditions will follow the same process as a purchase loan. If the lender is a broker or mini-core delivery, the file will be uploaded into WIDA Connect for underwriting and clearing conditions by a WIDA underwriter. When the lender is a correspondent delivery loan lender, the lender will underwrite and clear conditions on the loan file. Once all conditions are cleared, the lender will request funds if using the broker channel or Easy Close Advantage funding. For lenders that deliver through the mini-core or correspondent channel, you close the loan, and in all cases the final package must be uploaded into WIDA Connect within 10 days of the note date. The original note and the escrow funds will be mailed directly to WIDA. At closing, the borrower pays all prepaid escrows due at closing. The current escrow balances are not netted from the closing proceeds. After receipt and review of the final package, a check for the current escrow balance will be mailed to the borrower. The timing is about 2 weeks after receipt of the final package. WIDA Refi Advantage is a limited cash-out refinance providing opportunity for borrowers to reduce their interest rate with a new fixed-rate loan. The low equity requirement allows many borrowers to refinance at a maximum 97% loan-to-value on single-family homes. The option of the HFA Preferred or the HFA Preferred Risk Shares allow borrowers to choose a program with reduced mortgage insurance or without mortgage insurance. Borrowers have access to our Easy Close loan to assist with down payment, closing costs, or prepaid items. One of the key benefits of using WIDA for pricing is the selection of an interest rate with no loan level pricing adjustments. All servicing remains at WIDA. Thank you for taking time to learn how WIDA Refi Advantage may be an option for your customer. If you have questions, please contact us at 1-800-334-6873 or email underwriting@wida.com.